Hello, everyone. My name is Hope, and this is Chariots Soul Tarot. Welcome to my channel where I do collective readings for the community and pick a card readings as well. So today I am doing a collective reading for you, and I was drawn to do a no contact situation. So we're going to do a no contact reading, looking into your person, and let's see what's going on in their life right now. Okay. So before we get started, though, we're going to start with some oracle cards and then we'll dive into tarot. I did pre shuffle and pre pick the oracle cards for you. So I feel, we'll start out with four, and then I do have some messages here for you from the Hermit Tarot, and we'll close out with another oracle card here. Um, so let's get started. I have a card here from the Kipper and the Spirit of the Animal Oracle. Let's start with those two and see what kind of energy is coming through for your person. So we have a number 14 here, message of concern. And then we have also the electric eel spirits. So right away, when I see this card, message of concern, this is a feeling or an energy coming through of someone that needs to talk to you about something. There's something here in this person's life that they would like to discuss with you. And to me, it's something big. It's something important. I don't mean that they're just looking to say hello. Like there's something here that they feel is important enough that has happened in their life that they wish that they could talk to you about it. And because we're doing this no contact reading, um, realizing that you're in separation with your person, this is where I'm feeling that, this light is here, their intuition, their light, where as if they're getting this feeling like they need to contact you, they need to reach out to you. And yet, we do have number 14 here, and that's the beautiful card of temperance. All right. And temperance is all about patience. So, your person may be trying to be patient, trying to wait for the right time. Um, when we are talking about temperance, it's also about divine timing, and that's why it requires patience. So it could be that, there's something here that's interfering between you and your person, and that's why they haven't reached out, even though here they are, they're holding this letter. So whether they're looking to email you, send you a letter, send you a text or a message, there's something here that they're holding on to in their hand where they feel, this is something that you should know, that they either you don't know at this time or it's something that they want you to know. We also have the electric eel here, and it's card number 24. Now that reduces to 6. So, we're talking about the lover's card. So to me, that electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. It's as if they have this spark, something very magnetizing with you, that the feelings that they have for you, brings them to the point where they feel alive inside. All right. And it could be this jolt of this feeling that they're picking up on, which is causing them to have that feeling of wanting to reach out. All right. So that's the energy that your person's sitting in. Let me just quick look. I have the Spirit Animal Oracle deck here. Let me just look at number 24 and see what else this card is talking about. Seemingly out of nowhere. So that's the first statement in this book about this card, seemingly out of nowhere. So, you may hear from this person out of nowhere. We're talking about separation, and with this card here, a message of concern. Um, just looking, I feel, you know, again, it talks about the revelation you experience now are meant to set you on a new path. So do not be afraid to act, explore, examine. Do not fear the changes that may come. For Spirit wants to shower you with love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience. Now is the thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. So, my chariots, this is a very positive energy, that I'm feeling with this card. And but coming through with this, really shows that connection of your person wanting to speak to you. Now I have two other oracle cards here. Let's see how things are going on. Okay, look at this. Cut down. Cutting out separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So again, I almost feel like your person wants to stop this silent treatment that is existing between the two of you. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. So, maybe this person's been totally shut down. Maybe they shut you out. Um, you know, uh, I feel like if this person, this letter that they're holding, whatever it is that they had to endure, what is going on in their personal life, um, there's something here where I feel like they halted things with you. They didn't want, and that was out of fear. It's coming through. I feel that that was out of fear that this person, thought it was best to stop any type of connection that they had for you, for fear of having them have to become vulnerable. I feel that you made them very vulnerable, my chariots, and that is something that was very hard for them to deal with. And yet we have this message here of open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. And that could be your person right now trying to manifest you and manifest this situation. All right. So now let's get into tarot and pull some cards and see what is going on in your person's life in this no contact situation. Just going to cut these cards. And now let's take a look. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Wow. Oh. And Death. Oh my gosh. Now I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and all these three cards are representing the crown chakra at this time. All right. I just want to get three more. Wow, the Lovers, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Ooh, this is tough. Five, five, five. We have a couple sevens. All right. And on the bottom of the deck right now, currently is the Tower. My goodness. Okay, so I do feel that your person here, wow, is definitely going through a tower moment. Um, I feel there's a huge transformation that your person is in the middle of experiencing. Okay. Um, the current energy that your person is showing up as is this death card here. All right. And that is Scorpio energy. Um, Scorpio, it represents sex, it represents death, it represents transformation. That's what that energy of Scorpio is all about. And I do feel that this is what we're talking about. Your person's going through a transformation. They're on a new journey in some way. All right. They're having to go through, and it's very difficult for them. I can just tell the way this woman is represented here in the Seven of the Cups, and I could tell way the fives are here, what kind of chaos and drama that they're experiencing, in addition to this Tower card that's sitting here on the bottom of the deck. The your person, what they're thinking about when it comes to you in this connection, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords energy, shows that there's either deception, or your person wasn't fully showing themselves. They weren't being completely authentic with you from the start. The moon is here. You see this moon. So to me, that represents a shadow side that's coming from them, or there were secrets here where you maybe didn't know everything about this person. Um, it's also coming through the way this woman holds these five swords. Okay, and there's five of them. So we could talk about the Five of Swords as well, even though we have the Five of Coins and the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups and the Five of Swords with the Five of Pentacles is really showing me the conflict that your person is dealing with. A lot of conflict that's here. Um, I feel that in some way, your person sees you as a temptation. When I see this Seven of Swords, it comes through as an energy of temptation. Like they're tempted. They want to get in touch with you, and yet somehow they're trying to fight that feeling. There's this feeling that they're fighting right now, like they're trying to hold themselves back. But I feel like there's this need that they want to turn to you, like as if something's happened and they miss their best friend and they want to confide in someone. Like that's the energy that's coming through right now, that there's something that they really want to talk to you about. This Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups is a card to me that represents confusion, um not knowing, there's this feeling like your person doesn't know where they stand with you right now. Okay, so it could be a while that you have talked to this person. The Seven of Cups represents dreaming to me, or fantasies, illusions of some sort. So it could be that they have their own dreams or illusions when it comes to you. Um, and they may not be realistic, put it that way. They may not be realistic. They have these dreams and thoughts, but if you guys are separated, to me, like there's obviously a problem in this 3D material world where the two of you are not together right now. So in in place of that, they dream, right? They fantasize. Um, if I ask this question, what is going on in your person's life during this no contact period? Look what comes up, the Lover's card. And I find this Lover's card really intriguing, because when you look, um, and I love the way these cards are depicted in this tarot deck, because the major arcana cards are the story of the fool's journey. Um, and in this deck, you really see it, because the Fool is represented in every single major arcana. And that's different and unique to the traditional tarot deck. So in this card, you're looking at this Fool, and look how this Fool is looking at this huge picture, okay, of the lovers. So, it's making me question, um, is this your person that's actually in the picture? You know, and they're thinking about this relationship that the two of you can have, or is this person watching you and wishing that they had this connection with you? All right. But that they're not able to at this moment. So they stand here on the outside looking at this picture. All right. It's very interesting. And again, that comes through as the crown chakra. So this is just showing me this journey that your person is on in a spiritual way. All right. They can be going through that transformation, recognizing who you are and what you mean to them from just beyond what occurs, here in this present moment. Like they're seeing you as more, having that clarification that they might not have had prior. And then over here, five of coins, the five of pentacles, this is showing me your person's actions. And the five of pentacles is all about feeling like they've missed out on something. The five of pentacles energy itself is a physical need. It's based on a physical need, and your person feels like they're missing out on something that they're not able to be part of. You I'm just looking here. It looks interesting. This woman looks pregnant, and then there's a child here too. So just pointing out, I'm not sure if there is a child involved. You can be the mother of this person's child or father, whatever, vice versa. There could be children here. You may have had children with this person. Maybe because this relationship, is wasn't able to come to fruition, maybe that's something that your person feels like they're missing out on. It's possible that you could have had children with this person, and you know this relationship didn't work out, and because of that they feel like they're missing out on this opportunity to be part of this life. But the overall feeling is like they feel like they've lost out on something. um there's grief here, because we have this final card over here, which is the Five of Cups. There's grief, there's sadness, there's loss. So your person is feeling a loss because of this separation, because the two of you are in a no contact situation. And I do feel like whatever has happened here with them really has shook them to the core, okay? Because we have this tower moment. Um, and this card is in yellow representing the solar plexus chakra. And that is the chakra all about identity. It's the energy of your power, your confidence, who you are, the choices that you make. So, this is a real tower moment for your person where, they've had to make some serious choices. They've had to, be confident. Confidence is being called here for this upheaval, whatever this upheaval is. Ooh, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is behind it. It's almost like feeling this love and compassion for you. And look at how big this cup is. You know, this cup is huge. And then we have the Three of Cups below that. That could represent friendship, it can represent community. It is possible that it can represent third party. But yeah, your person is what is going on in their life right now. Yeah, there's a major upheaval going on. Okay. Let's get some messages from the Hermit Tarot and see what messages come through for you. Look at this, number 8, strength. So look at on top of this death card. So there could be a ego battle going on. And when I'm talking about that transformation, it could be the death of your person's ego as they surrender. All right. I am absolutely in love with you. Card number 6, and we already have the Lover's card here. Oh, so we have weights, number 7. Okay, so there's this energy coming through where it's like they're asking you to wait for them. Or again, I feel like they're waiting for some specific moments for them to actually reach out to you. 15. All right. Now that's devil energy. You make me want to do bad things. All right. And that's on top of the Lover's card. So that's showing me that there's a pretty strong passion that occurs between the both of you. Look at this. I never imagined so much perfection. Number 9. And then here's another 7. So we have quite a few sevens. 7 is a very spiritual number. 7 also represents the Chariot. All right. And the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy, taking the reins of your life and making a decision. So again, maybe your person had to make a very important decision in their life, and they're moving forward in a specific way. Here's number 7. I wish things were different. So lots of turmoil, lots of confusion, lots of changes going on in this person's life right now. And yet you're still there. You're still in the back of this person's head. They think about you. They still carry these deep feelings for you. Whenever you see the Queen of Cups, her love is permanent. She wears her heart on her sleeve, and her love is here. It's here to stay. All right. So let's close out. I'm going to get an oracle card here. This is from the Enchanted Map, and we'll take a look at what the book says. Number 46. Oh my goodness, coming apart. Okay. So I feel like something's breaking up. Your person can be in the middle of a separation or some sort of divorce or some sort of change, but something's unraveling here. Something is coming apart. We have number 46, and that reduces to 10. And 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like that energy of the Wheel of Fortune is things are beginning to shift for your person. All right. That wheel is turning, and that wheel is going to shift for them after they get through what feels like the 10 of wands or the 10 of swords that they're dealing with right now. We need to complete that cycle of everything that they're going through, and that's shifting things, you know, driving them on this new path of transformation and enlightenment that they're experiencing at this moment. So let me just look at the book and see what else this card is about. Look at this. Now is the time to take separate paths. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. Wow. So again, I feel like your person is going through something. They're letting go of something that no longer serves them. And nonetheless, that can be a very difficult time. Um, it could be a very difficult moment that this person is facing. All right, my chariots. So I am going to leave this reading here. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, in the comments section, let me know, or write the word claim that you're claiming this reading. And I will see you again at the next reading. Okay. Bye.